The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes. You want to earn the trust of your coaches.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Joe Ingles is out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. Holiday against Porter. Smith surveying the D. Clock at 6. Stolen by Middleton. To Holiday, just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Porter in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch and shoot jumper.
First quarter, just over a minute played. For 3, Middleton bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Green. Last game we saw him score 32. The pass to Martin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Chris Middleton. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
And the first one drops.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
And both free throws good for Martin. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
Outside Holiday. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Martin against Middleton. No one near. Smith as he lets it go. Sinks the triple.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you've got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Porter against Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Blocked again.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And here's Holiday. This game he had 12. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Holiday. Middleton's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
showed up in terms of that three-point percentage. Top 5 in our league. That is a huge positive for this group.
And you just mentioned it. What a year it was for him on the glass. The sheer effort and energy they put into their rebounding was tremendous. Rockets trail by 3. Porter, bounce pass. Martin finds Smith. Şengün with the ball. Lopez covering. Şengün passes to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shots good by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, it's early. They should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Great open look there. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lopez, a screen on Smith. Giannis passes to Lopez. Lays it up off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Smith following the basket by Brook Lopez. Smith kicks to Martin. Over Middleton. Misses off the right iron. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And that one's good by Giannis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To the middle. Here's Şengün. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Smith. That shot off. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton. He's got 9.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Got a piece of it. Smith with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And some nice passing there by Houston. Martin the screen. And Porter, here we go. Great tee that time from Middleton.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Count the basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Timeout called. The Rockets. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, he averaged 20 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's Porter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Smith. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8-point game. The feed to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Smith sets the pick for Green. Lopez with the ball. Now Green defending. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ingles. Takes the three. He can't hit that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Holiday on the wing. Giannis shoots from the corner. Another shot. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Green against Ingles. Rockets trail by 10.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists now tonight for the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In the 3rd spot, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Holiday with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez, and Allen subbed in for Joe Ingles. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Christopher. Last game he had 13. Passes it to Tate over Holiday, and Tate gets it to go.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists tonight. Porter against Holiday. Porter passes to Tate. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Garuba. Lets the 3 fly. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 9 points.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bucks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter passes to Tate. Here's Christopher. Off target from outside.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now, here's Portis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Christopher. 1:22 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 5. Ball's knocked loose. Fires the 3. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Now here's Giannis. He's coming off a 34-point game against Philadelphia.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Here is Porter, following the basket by Giannis. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. Allen surveying the D. Holiday inside the line. It's rebounded by Houston.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Antetokounmpo against Porter. Driving to the basket. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran. Drew Holiday has performed at a high level no matter what uniform he's had on.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
High post Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 6 assists in the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Christopher. Kaminsky is screen on Allen. Knocked loose. And so Houston again turning it over.
And in terms of scoring points off turnovers, a solid season for them. They were in the top half of the league. One of those stats that tells you about a team's level of aggression.
And as for the offensive rebounding, we're just talking about GA. They committed a lot of bodies to the paint, and it was a strategy that worked out great for him. Martin, he's checked in for Houston. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Lopez finds Middleton. Allen left side. Lopez sets a screen for Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One thing you gotta love about Grayson Allen is his confidence.
For sure, and every good player has great confidence. And with Grayson, it shows up beyond the arc. I mean, we've watched him naturally morph into a volume three-point shooter. And every team values having a guy like him because he can really stretch the floor and create good spacing for your offense.
And he makes the first. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Allen drops them both. Mark, if you take a look at the superstars on this Bucks team, they are extremely selfless.
Yeah, they really are. That's one of their great attributes. They just want to win. The pieces fit well together. Doesn't matter how they do it, who does it. They're all in it to win championships. Total team mindset.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Free throw drops for Green.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Both free throws good from Green. Here's Allen. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Philadelphia. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. On the wing, Giannis. 6 to shoot. Lopez sets a screen for Allen. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A 12-point game. Kicks to Kaminsky. Here's Christopher. Knocked away. Stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Allen leading the charge. And Lopez gets it to go.
Lopez not to be denied. Nice strong finish there.
And here is Green. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Bucks second.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And it's Green missing. Here's Milwaukee now. Springing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer. And if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Free throw good. Giannis. Let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Christopher. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Şengün with the bucket.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 13-4 run. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Connaughton kicks to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Giannis has got 20.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Green. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shoots the 3. No good that time. Rockets trail by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
I like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
Now Giannis. He's got 20. Inside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now, here's Green. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in scoring and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Takes it from 10, and there's Martin. That's good on the assist by Kaminsky.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Here's Christopher. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Green's such a hard cover because he's always in attack mode, disruptive to the defense, and makes it hard to guard it.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Matthews, he's checked in for the Bucks. Carter comes in for Drew Holiday. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Smith checked in for Kaminsky. Both free throws good from Green.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here's Matthews. Tries it from 19. That one wide left.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Porter's checked in for Jalen Green. Milwaukee leading by 10. Carter with it. Lopez outside to end the drought. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
Tate, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And finished off by Porter Jr.
With his vert, Porter Jr. has no issues getting to the rim.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Porter passes to Tate. Smith with a screen on Connaughton. 5 on the clock. Here's Tate, and the rejection by Giannis. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And the Rockets making a change here. Garuba's checked in. Here's Christopher. No good on the quick three.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Connaughton. Lopez outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. Porter passes to Tate. He can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And there's the pass to Lopez. Fires it up. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
And with Lopez, he has such a soft touch from outside with his jump shot. One of the best shooting bigs in the league.
Garuba, that shot missing. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Connaughton up top. Bucks passing it around. Lopez kicks to Connaughton. 3 from Matthews. And Garuba pulls it down. Rockets trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
And that one's good by Lopez.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
On the wing, Porter, defended by Carter. Tate with the screen for Smith. Back to Porter. Lets it go with the 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Here's Matthews. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Yeah, I like how confident Matthews is down low. Impressive work by him drawing contact inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
free throw, good. Matthews.
Yeah, you know, Wesley Matthews has made himself an efficient scorer who also has gained a reputation as a good defender.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from Matthews.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Smith. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo finds Carter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Porter. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And the shot goes down.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
I now have sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
The first free throw is good. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Jay Crowder's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dragic in for Matthews. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now, here's Dragic. Carter outside. Crowder sets a screen for Carter. The three-pointer, no good. Rockets trail by 15. Passes it to Christopher. Sweet move. Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Pass to Crowder. Dragic against Porter. Bounce pass Middleton. There's Portis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
Getting all he can eat offensively, and the opposition are pulling their hair out trying to slow him down.
And if he keeps it up in the second half, before long, his hair is going to look like ours.
And since we've got a moment, let's go to social media, see what's on the fans' minds. Kenny,
Yes.
Lynn Baller's question is directed at you. Hey, Jet, what's LeBron got to do to get back into your top 5 all-time list?
He is close. He's in it. He's in it now. I think over the year, when he won in the bubble, he jumped to number 5 in my list. He is 5.
There's only one answer to that. Beat Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in points.
No, that doesn't do it.
Oh,
Points
yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And the has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3. It's good. Giannis has got 22.
You know, knocking down mid-range jumpers is huge for Antetokounmpo. It doesn't allow the defense to form a wall and play off of it. And it opens up driving lanes as well.
Now here's Green. He kicks it to Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
Here's Giannis. Middleton outside. Takes a 3. And that one is off. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. They trail by 14. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Buries it from three-point range.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Holiday. Yep, that one goes. Holiday's got 7 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Green after Drew Holiday's score. Takes a step back. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. 5th best, the Bucks.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
That's good from Green. Good on both. Bucks leading by 11. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Middleton outside. pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
2 shots.
The first one falls. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes, and then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived, and a title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Rockets trail by 13. Green left side. The kick out to Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Now a moment to see the numbers for Joe Ingles. Last season's performance for him, he was around 7 points per, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
Smith dishes to Porter. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the basket by Ingles.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Down low, here's Green. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 24. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points. Pass to Şengün. Dishes to Green. Smith on the wing, covered by Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Grayson Allen's checked in for Joe Ingles. Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. No one near him. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Green taking his time here. They get a hand on it, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee making a switch. Connaughton's checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Kaminsky's checked in. Bucks leading by 18. And here's Holiday. He's got 7. Connaughton sets a screen for Giannis. Oh, what a finish!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here is Porter following the bucket by the Bucks. Kicks it to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. Back to Giannis. Lopez, a screen on Kaminsky. Fires from 14. Great D that time from Green.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Looking to get it going. Again, the Rockets score.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Giannis high post. Kaminsky's there, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Green. He's got 18. And the rejection by Giannis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 34. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Bucks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Passes to Giannis. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. The wide open look here for Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Now here's Green. To the wing right side. A shot by Tate with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Now Giannis. He's got 34. Connaughton sets a screen for Giannis. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Porter kicks to Şengün. He dishes it to Green. It's deflected.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now here's Green. 18 points for him. Şengün, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rockets haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Dragic in for Drew Holiday. Şengün hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Crowder. No points in the game yet for him. It's Crowder on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And it's Connaughton missing. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Bucks leading by 21. Dragic with it. Outside Crowder. Pass to Connaughton. Shoots over Tate. And it's Connaughton missing. Rockets trail by 21. There's the pass to Tate. Good work defensively by Crowder. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Outside Dragic. Portis sets the pick for Dragic. Pass to Portis. The kick out to Dragic. 4 on the shot clock. Poked away. Rockets have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Here's Christopher. He's guarded by Dragic. And there it is for him. Christopher's got 7 points in the game.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Portis. Şengün covering. Here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Allen. Clock at 4. They could use a bucket. No good. Rockets trail by 19. Defended by Allen. For the 3. It's good from long range. Christopher's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now here's Dragic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Portis kicks to Dragic. Crowder sets a screen for Dragic. Nobody near Allen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Christopher. 10 points for him. Here's Tate. Shoots over Connaughton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Tate's only got his second bucket. Bounce pass, Dragic. Pass to Connaughton. Jacks up a three. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by 17. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. 79. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there are from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Dragic is out there with Allen, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And the pass to Allen. Martin against Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Now Dragic, there's the 3, traps in the tray. Dragic has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
Green in the post, working on Allen, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Off the inbound pass and finished off by Martin.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Houston. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Smith against Portis. Poke loose. Martin kicks to Green. Passes it to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. There's Porter at the 3. Offensive rebound. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
He's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Martin with a screen on Allen. That one falls. Green's got 11 in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Giannis. Allen, right side. Portis, a screen on Green. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Goran Dragic. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Kaminsky's checked in. Free throw, good. Allen. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Milwaukee. Stolen by Middleton. And here's Holiday. Middleton outside. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. From past the arc. The shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Smith outside. Martin wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Martin's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Rockets. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Shot clock at 6. Over Martin. And again, the Bucks miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Bucks leading by 16. Now Holiday. He kicks to Ingles. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Martin with the screen for Green. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Bucks lead by 17.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Now here's Porter. 6 to shoot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
First free throw is good. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And a change for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Milwaukee now. The lead is 15. Pass to Ingles. Lopez outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton against Martin. High arcing shot, and it's in there.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Porter. Şengün with the ball. Here's Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Green's got 25 points.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
The pass to Ingles. Out to the wing. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bucks lead by 17. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Porter looking it over. Pass to Martin. Smith outside. Pocket 6. Houston needs to get a shot off. Stolen by Middleton. On the wing, Holiday. Middleton the pass to Holiday. The kick out to Lopez. Pass to Ingles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Rockets trail by 17. Pass to Şengün. Dishes it to Smith. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's Holiday. The Rockets making the shot. Lopez, a screen on Martin. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 8 points in the quarter.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Houston, Jalen Green, taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Green. Milwaukee making a switch here. Allen's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
On the wing, Holiday. Lopez sets a screen for Holiday. An easy 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not a whole lot the defense can do there. I mean, Holiday just staying within himself, under control, despite the aggressive coverage.
Stolen by Allen. An even 3-on-3 break. And here's Holiday. Now the pass to Lopez. And he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 19.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Green. Here's Smith. The rebound by Holiday.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Middleton. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Basket good.
You know, so far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough. Yeah, I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Şengün finds Martin. Here's Green. Tipped away. Shoots from the right block. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got 12 now in this quarter. And so it's Milwaukee now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now Holiday. Middleton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Sending it back with postage. This is why every team is looking to add length to its lineup.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Carter outside. He dishes it to Matthews. Crowder sets a screen for Matthews. Shoots over Tate, and Matthews gets it to go.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Third team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Josh Christopher. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. 19-point game. 15 seconds left in the fourth. From deep three-point range, off the mark. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes the average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.